we are down to 2 teams left. Left in their wake is the rest of the Diamond Division for the CCS. Bodies strewn out like a battlefield. Dorado Gaming Zeta have been battle tested, bouncing back to win a 5-game banger against Elemental Frost. And the big dogs are ready to take home the title.
Got the swoop, they're gonna keep him safe. Sword slam into the bad. They trade the mid laners, both are dead. Fireflanz is here. He doesn't have the ultimate available just yet, but Akali is dead.
On the other side is a team that some didn't believe in. We Love Solbert is now chilling out in the schoolyard, believing in the heart of the cards after sweeping a couple of goldfish out of the way, with fans chanting, "Is it time for the WLS crew to take the crown?"
3-0 for WLS.
Who comes out on top? Only time will tell.
So black screen.
Dude, it's so off.
Even see anyone.
Redacted.
There you go.
Redacted, you're muted on stream.
Oh, no, Dioda.
Yeah, you're muted, man.
Oh, he is.
Oh. All right, guys. Well, Redacted is in the top middle. He's still figuring out his mic situation. We got Fireflanz on the right side. We have Copy, Lord Shrek in the bottom right. Now we got Chaz with Birdo, the bottom left. We got Toy, looking like a toy because he's small in the camera. And then we've got shoot, the name's not on the top right, so I'm gonna say it's Kibbles.
Shit.
This is
All right.
so scuffed. I love it.
This is definitely scuffed, but let's keep it rolling. We're getting ready for the grand finals between Dorado Gaming Zeta and We Love Solbert. So, guys, how's it feel to know that you guys are in the grand finals?
That's the first time I've heard Zeta pronounced like that, but yeah,
It's an
man.
attempt.
Listen,
I
it's
don't
my
know.
own. I mispronounce things all the time.
It's this thing.
Honestly, being the frauds that we are, I'm surprised we're in finals at all. I gotta thank the grace of God first and foremost for us, for Elementals, the better team, throwing that series by picking Ramus. So we're not even supposed to be here, so we might just not show up on Friday. But yeah, man, it feels pretty good. Feels pretty good to finish second in CCS. Not bad.
I'm pretty shocked I made it to CCS Diamond Finals because I am a Platinum player. Are you good?
I don't
Are
fucking
you?
know, man.
I do not think we hear Redacted.
Nope.
No redacted's in the chat.
Redacted's still dead.
No redacted.
Yeah, so Copy, you were talking about how you're not allowed into CCS Plat, so
I'm pretty shocked I made it as far as I did, being a Platinum level player. So I'm kind of just along for the ride, getting backpacked by my teammates. If you watch the semifinals, I'm very clearly someone who belongs in CCS Platinum Division. Much like my opponent on Friday, Mr. Birdo.
Birdo, you
Double
just gonna
true.
take that or what?
I'll take it.
He knows
Happens.
it's true, man. He knows it's true.
He knows
So while Redacted figures out his mic situation, I kind of want to ask the Chazzers, what did you guys think about the 5-game banger we had on Friday? because y'all's match was boring as shit. You guys just shit on them for 3 games. Like
That
it
was
was
not
not
fun
even
to
fun to watch, man.
I thought,
Did you?
do you?
Any redacteds in the chat?
Is there any redacted? Nope. I don't think we can still hear you redacted. So yeah, as Fireflanz was saying, did you guys enjoy watching that 5-game banger? Because yeah, I'm being honest, I turned off your guys' series after you were just destroying Goldfish Gaming handedly.
I
We
mean,
just
yeah.
start this off because he did watch more of it.
I didn't watch a whole lot because I was in the middle of solo queue, but I tuned in at one point. I looked at our chat and I saw they picked Ramus. They ego picked Ramus. I was like, huh? And so I turned on the stream and I watched the Ramus pick just absolutely grief the rest of the game. And I go into game 5. I'm like, okay, like, there's no way Elements actually win game 5 with their mentals right now. So
I mean, Flans, was that, do you think it's because the reason why Noah left for all those days was to learn how to play Rammus jungle and it didn't work out?
No, he knows. So, backstory on that, he knows how to play Rammus jungle. So, what happened was back when I was on Dorado Gamma with Noah, we were in PRL semifinals, and we were down 0-2 to Virtue Gaming Grit or Virtue Gaming Unity. It was a team with Arch, Ichirat, Zohair, and Hypnotic Scruff. So we're in game 3, like down to the wire. We got our backs against the wall, and Noah's like, "Lock me in, Rammus," and everyone was like, "What the fuck?" And he was like, "No, it's good here, trust." And we just proceed to get our shit kicked in for the 3rd game. We just get embarrassed and sent home, swept in semis. And ever since then, like Zol has not let Noah live it down, and Noah has sworn like that the Rammus was a good pick there. Me personally, like I don't think the Rammus was bad, but it was Rammus. It wasn't doing us any favors. So he picked Rammus when we were down 1-2 in that series to prove a point and send us home with the Rammus. But instead, he fucked his entire team and he fucked the momentum by picking Rammus, which is hilarious because it's like kind of what happened in PRL. So I personally am really glad that Noah picked Rammus to prove his point that Rammus is a fucking dog shit pick. Because we would not be here right now if it wasn't for the Rammus pick. So yeah, that's the lore behind Noah Rammus. It's very it's like the most ego thing he could have done, being up 2-1 in that series. So
But dude, Rammus got buffed.
yeah, man, that champ fucking sucks. Especially blind. Like we still have 2 picks. Like how does Mordekaiser not just shit on that entire team? How does anyone kill me?
I don't
If
know,
a colleague,
man.
I don't know, man.
No.
That's weird.
Like I said, I'm very glad that he did it because I mean, at that point we were pretty cooked. Like I don't know, I didn't expect us to drop a game, much less 2 in a row. So, yeah, dire straits a little bit. But then Noah decided to be a homie one last time. So this championship is actually going to be dedicated to him as my former teammate. He had to send me across the finish line one last time. So that's the Rammus lore. I don't know how much more I can say about it, but
So
yeah,
Birdo and Toy,
garbage.
though. So if that's the case, do you guys predict a 3-0 sweep over Zeta?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really watch much of the series. I did watch game 1 though, and I did like I'm pretty sure you guys were stomping game 1. And then I tuned in for game 2, and then they rolled you like the first 2 minutes. And then I saw a game 5 Kaisa, and I was like, all right, never mind, Zeta probably win here. So honestly, they also played with the sub, but the sub looked like he did pretty well in game 1. I didn't watch game 2 or game 3, but I think it's gonna be a pretty fun game. I can't, you guys might have to ban my RAM, it's just in case though.
Bro, actually, play that shit. We are terrified of it, but we don't have enough bans for it. You can lock that shit in. We have no answers to Rammus. That's fine.
there you go.
Oh my god. I mean, okay, so now that my audio issues have been cleared up and whatnot, let me get in on this content on this chat we got going on. So I mean, WLS, I've said this for a while now. The Chazzers, you guys are kind of really more. Your style reminds me more of like LPL esque, type. You're really aggressive, like from the jump. Zeta, you all, not to say that y'all aren't aggressive, but you all do typically play, I don't want to say passive, but you play a bit more for your lanes and whatnot. So my question for you, Chaz, is more so like, how do you think your really aggressive style will play into Zeta here?
I think our aggressive style just plays into the comps we play the most. So if we draft comps that work with that LPL style, I think we'll do just fine.
Yeah, I'd say it's mostly dependent on the comps we draft. I would
Okay.
say we play.
I feel like
several
I
identities.
feel like every draft you guys are like literally. I've caught a few of your series, and like I swear you guys are always fighting from like at least minute 5 forward. Toy's smiling because he knows there's some truth to it.
How we like to play.
It's how we like to play. It's
Oh no,
we don't
I'm not
wanna
dissing
bore
it. I'm
anyone
not
at home.
dissing it. Yeah. And Zeta, what do you all think about that? Like, I mean, I think this will honestly, I think Chaz will be like your most aggressive team you all have faced, like, out of the entire season. Like from the jump, they're gonna come at you. Like,
Really? It's
From-
not gonna be the fucking level 1 invade from Elementals that lasted 4 minutes on the blue buff? I mean, I don't know, man. You know, I'm excited for that, but I think that I don't know. I don't want to say too much because like we still have a series to play, right? And if I do anything to like put us in a deficit, I'm not gonna. That's not gonna help the team. But I'm excited to play against WLS. I like good series and good players. It makes it worth it. Like this series that we played this week was like a billion times more fun than winning Plat Worlds. Like we 3-0'd OMT for
That shit
Plat
was
Worlds.
boring as hell,
That shit
boy.
was so boring, bro. Like nobody was hyped when we won. When the Nexus exploded, nobody was cheering. Everybody was like kind of just bored. But then Game 5 Elementals, when we came back, it was like super hype moment because we were down 1-2, and so I'm hoping for some good League of Legends. As much as I like winning and collecting trophies for Dorado, I think if I had to pick between like having fun and just purely winning, like I kind of like playing tough opponents. So I'm glad that they didn't just bottom out versus Goldfish, and because that would have been a disgusting final. I mean, we would have sent them home like disbanding their org if we got to play against Goldfish in the finals.
It's too bad, man. I was looking forward to it. But I mean, it was a win-win for me actually because I either get to play against Toy and Solbert or I get to play against Goldfish. So like, I'm chilling. I was happy.
Yeah, man, we'll see. I heard they got some good players on WLS. I haven't watched them play too much, but gonna be doing my research this week. So
wait,
it's
none of y'all started scouting just yet at all?
Hell no, man. We didn't do any scouting for Elementals until like, I don't know, maybe like 24 hours before, and even then, that was basic.
What
we
about
don't really prep. I mean,
Zeta is known for
So
this.
you got pushed around for like game 2 and 3, and all right.
I mean, look, the series versus Elementals, I think a lot of it, like game 2 and 3, came down to like pretty hard to execute team comps we had, and like some of that is on me for sure because I'm calling for a lot of picks in drafts, but like game 4 and 5, it's so simple. I don't know, like just keep it like I thought back to my English teacher in high school. He
Keep
was
it simple,
telling me how to
stupid.
write essays. Keep it simple, stupid, and that was basically, I mean, that was like the keys to the kingdom for that one. Just keep it simple.
So Kibbles, if you guys lose, what will Zol do to you guys?
Uh,
Who
That's all you
gets?
gotta
Who
do,
gets?
man.
Who
You
gets
mean
the-
what will
who gets
Zol
the-
do
who
to
gets
them
the
after
axe?
what Chaz does to them?
the axe. Well, probably me.
No.
it's always the support that gets thrown under the bus, man.
Oops.
That's
Tell me
tough.
about it.
Zol ain't
Listen,
gonna do
man,
shit, man. We his golden goose.
Yeah, Zol can't say shit to us, man. Because if we walk away, what does Dorado have, man? They ain't got shit. Let's be
we
honest.
make up like 60-70% of the tournaments they've won.
I think Zeta is. Yeah. How many? I think Zeta is 3/5 of Dorado's championships.
Also,
So,
like if anyone
not to be
knows, Toy
fooled.
knows. If anything goes wrong at Dorado, Akuma's always a home for people.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Our jungler owns an org, so we can just like hop. You know what I mean? So they treat us real good. They don't ever bother us.
We eating good. We eating good.
If Flans leaves, the top laner becomes Matt G, right?
Yeah.
I would rather
I
chew
think
glass. my
everyone
son.
jumped ship at that point.
Yeah,
I would rather
God,
chew glass.
bro.
that's tough.
But
Oh, poor Matt G.
I had a question at the tip of my head and I lost it. So I'm gonna let
I'll
Brankos
ask
continue. I'm gonna let Brankos continue.
the Chazzers. What did you guys think about Goldfish Gaming? They were hyping themselves up as the next
The
best
pause
thing.
fish gamers.
What were you guys' impression of them from their drafts and their gameplay? And like, who were the shit players? Don't be afraid to like talk shit because they suck, right? They got sent home 3-0.
They went
So
on their asses, man.
yeah.
Shit players.
They made a copy pasta.
They made a whole ass
Oh, the
puppy
ban!
pasta, and we lost the ban, and still proceeded to get 3-0. Like I don't know what they could have done, but
That is so embarrassing.
they
man.
got what was coming to them. I'll say that.
Oh shit.
All right. Well, hey, redacted. I have to head out because I have to run off. I gotta go help someone move. But I'll let you guys keep going. And guys, don't forget that we have matches coming up this week, playoff times, and I can't wait to watch the grand finals. Good luck to you guys.
What the hell, Brinkles?
Bye, Brinkles. It's been swell. Great
fun,
podcast, guys. We did it.
No, hell no.
I'm the one leaving.
No, we're not done yet. But that's
Brinkles is the
Oh,
show.
no.
Brankos
All right,
just
okay.
straight up. All right, Brankos, catch you later, bro.
Wait, redacted. You knew I was leaving at this time.
Not at this time, but go ahead, man.
I even messaged you.
I
All
know.
right.
Go take care of your business, homie.
Receipts.
All right. Later, guys.
See ya.
You know.
All right. Well, it's fine. I will continue the show. Because yeah, we still got plenty of content left. We can get going. But yeah. I mean, was that all you had to say, Toy and Birdo, about Goldfish Gaming? Did you expect more of a challenge from Goldfish, or?
Honestly,
Go ahead.
Okay, honestly, when I looked at the brackets people were making,
Mhm.
I assumed like they were much better than how they played because everyone was saying we'd get like 3-1 or 3-0'd. And then after playing them, after the first game, we're like, yeah, there's no way. Like it's just, I mean, maybe we like prepped pretty well against them, especially considering we only had 2 bans, so maybe we worked a little bit harder for that.
Mm-hmm.
But at game 3, I was saying like maybe we shouldn't ban anybody. It's like maybe give them anybody they want because I'm pretty sure we gave them all their power picks game 1,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, it turned out pretty well. Like I said, I thought maybe it wasn't their best day. 'Cause I know they went 4-1, I think, in Group A, so maybe it wasn't their best day. But I thought that they would play better given the bracket.
What do you mean? You didn't want the bans to ban Singed Elise? That was kind of nasty combo, no?
Yeah, I saw the Sin show. I was like, this should be fucking Freelo. There's no way. I refuse to lose to this. So
Singed pick is LCK champion pick. Gen G
is
certified
true.
pick, man. But
This is
not
true.
top lane. Not top lane. That shit is trash. I'm actually surprised because I know Cuddle Bun a lot as a player. He's like a positional coach for Dorado, and he's like a really good top laner. He's a smart top laner, at least, I'll say. I haven't played against him
How
before,
many
but like...
Dorado affiliates are in other teams? Chaz, do y'all have any Dorado affiliates? I need to know this right now. Or is
I
your
don't
team?
think so.
Okay.
Sorry,
I meant like, cause I feel like every team, like in the Discord, it was said Dorado's like the LCK. Everyone keeps getting imports from that org. Cause Noah O was a Dorado player, or I don't know if he still is part of Dorado. Is he?
No,
Hell
he left
no.
the server.
Okay. But Monty, who else? Chelsea's a Dorado affiliate.
We do not associate with Monty, bro.
Okay.
We only associate with his mother.
Okay,
True.
got you.
Shout out to Manny's mom.
Kyle, aka Love Me's a Dorado org member. So like, I'm just trying to figure out like what teams do not have a player who is not affiliated with Dorado at all. So I want to make sure that y'all in the chat squad got no affiliated Dorado players. Y'all are all like newborns, fresh,
No,
untouched.
Toy's taking a dive for the finals for us.
I mean, considering I don't know literally anyone on their team except for Toy and Solbert, I'm gonna assume they're not Dorado affiliated.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I've just dueled with Manny a bunch.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Ooh,
man.
oh God.
Why you do that to yourself,
Manny
man?
and I might have something cooking. Who knows?
What the hell?
What the fuck?
And
But
whatever it is, it ain't gonna be good.
you know,
Looking at a first round exit, bro. What the
On
fuck?
God.
so
First
I,
round exit.
I
Money
remember
has to show up for that shit first, man.
I remember my question, by the way, because I did have some questions I had prepped coming into this. So my first question is Fireflanz, I kind of heard a little bit that if they fuck with your mental, that's a weak point for Zeta, and if you get behind, that it becomes a lot harder for you to help your team and carry them. So my question is more so for Chaz here. It's SpongeBob against Fireflanz. How do you think your top laner will play into Fireflanz here? And then Fireflanz, you can respond obviously once they're done.
Dang, man, you're leaking strats already. Like, there we go. We might as well toss away the game.
Gulag, man. Fuck me.
No, but like Jack or SpongeBob is actually really good. He's got a huge champ pool. He knows how to play the lane. He knows how to play the game. I wouldn't undermine him. He's really good.
Okay, Toy, any thoughts on your top laner as well, or what pretty much Birdarino said? Bird
I
said.
think I'll echo what Birdo said. Yeah.
Okay. Flans, any thoughts on SpongeBob?
Well, first of all,
Stop calling him SpongeBob.
Oh, is it not
it's his
SpongeBob?
summoner
What?
name, man.
Just call him Jack, please.
No, yeah. I mean, he's yeah. We call him Squidward, but you can call him Jack.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know where you're getting that information, Mr. Redacted, but it is false.
Okay.
Please don't camp me for fucking 5 games. We'll win, but I will not be happy about it. I'm gonna call in bomb threats.
Whoa, not on the CCS.
No, not on the street, just to Flay's house. I think, okay, so looking at, because I have started doing research, right? I always like to see who I'm playing against. So I take a look at, the games he played and his OPGG. I mean, he looks human, right? Like, you can't say the same for any of the other top laners in this tournament. I mean, they were all very shit. To be frank with you, I play against better tops in VRS.
No, that's fine.
Which is a plat league. So I'm excited. It's gonna be an interesting lane. I think I'm not opposed to challenge, but I don't think that guy's better than me. So
I do.
Okay, Coffee does. So big. So I'm not getting any ganks then. We'll see, man. I think he should definitely ego pick into me though. That'll get me for sure. That's the one.
I feel like that's a reference to something.
I mean, it was kind of a reference to the Rammus pick. I think that's funny. Just in general, people like I've been egoed a lot, and it never works out. Like people like blind. I mean, I don't know. Let me think of some examples. People blind Darius into me. Like, oh, we'll just take his pick.
What about your son, man? Fucking Penis 6805.
Oh, Peanut B1 singed like 3 separate times. That shit never worked out for him. And every time they just added a ban in the first phase, and I would just pick another singed counter because that champ fucking sucks. We'll see, man. I think this guy is not an idiot, so that's like the highest praise I can give somebody because everybody else in this league is fucking stupid. Like, it's embarrassing. Especially super huge dumbass. Shout out to that guy.
Fucking super huge dumbass, man.
Sejuani player. I can't.
Yo, didn't you get solo killed by him?
Yo, chill, bro.
Oh no!
Killed by everyone,
Cannon, man. How do I play that lane?
Who are you talking about? You're not talking about P Hubzone, are you?
Hell no.
No, that guy.
Talk about SHD, super huge dumbass.
Oh,
SHD's got to make playoffs first, man.
Oh, okay. My fault. All right. I mean, since we got the support here for we got both supports here actually. What do you all see the support meta being? Not for the series, but just in general, like right now. I've seen at least in the pro play, it's a lot more enchanters, but obviously you are not pros. I mean, you're kind of close to it. You're teetering. So Birdo and Kibbles, thoughts on support and how the bot lane. I'm sorry, Toy. I'm so sorry, Toy. My mistake. Toy and Kibbles, thoughts on the support meta and how that will look.
Lots of Yumi.
Yeah, lots of Yumi. Lots
so
of
we saying Yumi's gonna be traded back and forth.
Yeah, we're gonna switch between Yumi and Lulu each game.
I don't know what you want us to say, like 4 days before our finals.
I'm not asking you to
About
leak
how we're gonna, like,
strats. I'm
pick
not
and
asking you to leak
draft, but
strats. No,
we're not
no.
gonna give you a serious answer on any of these questions.
my,
No,
my
that's
practice
fine.
Yumi, serious threat. I've been watching YouTube videos while playing it. I've been training.
Yeah, his Netflix Yumi is ready, dude.
It's
Netflix.
notorious.
Also,
It's
kind of
almost as good
triggered
as
by the way.
Coffee's. It's almost as good as Coffee's.
Okay, but I'm kind of triggered that Udyr is disabled.
Oh, you
because
pretty
like
fun.
it actually just gives everyone a free ban versus Zeta. It's bit cringe because Udyr is like 90% ban versus us.
Mm-hmm.
I guess not as much anymore. Like slightly before the rework, but like it's actually we're disabling this champion for what reason, man? For what?
Hey, talk to Flay.
Nah, I ain't gonna talk to Flay. That guy's fucking learning disabled.
No, fill out a ticket to talk to him.
Exactly.
Hold on, let me open up a ticket.
Now y'all are learning. Now y'all are learning, man. Good.
It don't make no
good.
goddamn sense why we have this champion disabled. For what? It's the same champ. Man,
No, it's
we
not.
didn't disable.
It's not the same champ though. What do you mean? They like
run
almost
and stun.
identical.
Run and stun, man.
You run, you slap.
he has a
you burn.
Nivea ult for his fucking R now, and he can like throw that shit.
Okay, it's a
he
circle,
had
not a
fucking
cone now.
get an Annie W on his old alt, man. It's the same shit. Same champ. Enable it.
Do it or die.
In conclusion, enable Udyr for finals.
Oh my goodness. Okay, but you know what? We got the junglers here as well. So Birdo, thoughts on Coffee? Because y'all are coming from the other side, and I feel like Zeta, y'all will always get your shit off regardless. So I need to make sure Chaz can get their shit off too.
So I'm not gonna lie, I haven't seen many games, but from the games I have tuned in, I think Coffee's a good. You know what? Excuse me. No, I was like choking on some saliva somehow. But I think Coffee's a good player. He clearly does a lot for his team. I was watching the interview with I think Fireflanz, right? And he was saying that he gives a lot of calms and like perspective to the team. So I think Coffee is good in the game and he gives a lot of intangibles. It's gonna be fun to play against him because I don't think I've played against a good jungler yet, to be honest.
I know I can't. Obviously, you can't leak strats or whatever, but you gotta give me a little crumb, all right? You gotta give me something. Do you think he has any weak points, and have you noticed them, or have you seen something you can exploit?
Gotta be my age.
For sure, absolutely. We're gonna ban Shen, and he's useless.
Fuck.
It's
gotta be my
on
age.
stream, man. What the
Unfortunately, I had to leak the strats and the stats on his #1 Shen pick, but yeah, now we know.
I'm the best Shen in the league, baby.
Okay, all right. I'll open floor. Does anyone have any questions that they want to say, or is there something? Oh, you know what? Hold up, pause. We didn't do this yet.
Reciprocate. What are Coffee's thoughts?
Oh yeah, there we go. We can go do the opposite. Go ahead. Coffee.
Also, same answer as Birdo. Never really seen this guy play, but I watched the GFG series, and he kind of absolutely sunned the fuck out of Drex, which, granted, in my experience, isn't like a huge accomplishment, but like the way you did it was pretty fucking nice. Viego Faker that series for sure. So I'm excited, man. Finally, a human being, and hopefully he doesn't pick Rammus.
Oh. Have you all? I'm sure y'all did y'all brackets, but I wasn't looking at what y'all did. Zeta, what's your game score against Chaz, and then vice versa?
Oh, don't ask Shima. Whatever you do not ask Shima for his bracket finals.
Ass.
This stupid motherfucker. If you go look at Shima's bracket, it has WLS 3-0 in the finals with Dorado Gaming Zeta as your champions. Explain that shit to me, man.
My mid laner's stupid as shit. Anything that's not league, he is like mentally handicapped. I swear that guy
Actually brain deaf.
It's terrible.
Okay, what about y'all that are here?
My prediction. Yeah, I would say. Yeah, I did a diamond bracket. I'm not doing a platinum bracket, man. That's like 50 teams. That shit is crazy. Fuck that, man. I ain't got enough time in the day for that shit.
Oh, Franco did have these finals predicted.
Yeah,
what did I say?
You said Zeta 3-1.
I'm sticking with it. That was what I was thinking.
Oh,
It's 3-1.
okay.
I picked
Yeah.
Goldfish Gaming to make it finals only because I wanted to beat Okami Gazebo one last time. But unfortunately, that fucking loser isn't gonna be there. So I'm gonna take 3-2 for us because I gotta give Toy something. That's
Okay.
my boy.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
Kibbles?
3-0 if we get Yumi all 3 games. That's it's plain and simple. We cannot lose with that champion. It's
He's
elite.
trying to mind game you guys to.
No. It's good. It's trust. It's great. It's a great champion. I'm undefeated on it.
All right.
I like the 3-0.
Toy.
I like the hot takes, man. Because this, honestly, someone could have a bad day and it could just be a fucking stomp. You never know.
Toy and Birdo.
3-0 WLS, baby.
I did not do a bracket, but
I didn't do it. Yeah, I was just literally about to ask Toy if he did one because I didn't do it.
I'm gonna say whoever wins 3 games probably wins the series.
Insightful.
Come on, you gotta give me a series
like
score. Come on,
It's like
y'all.
the Skara, like up until they're losing, they're winning or some shit.
It's Pobelter's. He's a top 10 mid laner in the league.
Come on, Toy and Birdo, you gotta give me a series score.
All right, I'm gonna take a page from what is Chima, and we 3-0, but Samuel Zeta win. So
Let's go. We're gonna come
You guys
for
paused. You paused.
For elo sitting.
I'm gonna say 3-2. Solbert wins only because I have to give Coffee something. So.
Atta boy, Aiden.
damn, okay.
Awesome.
That is what I like to hear.
Awesome. Okay, cool.
I will say,
mhm.
I did talk to Solbert, I think a couple weeks ago, because we
Mhm.
do help desk sometimes together in Aegis for APL.
Okay,
We have
cool.
nothing going on Thursdays, but now I do because I have VRS. But I did tell Solbert 2 weeks ago that I was going to insta-lock Vi every single game and just click R on his head so that he can't play the game. Everyone else can play the game, but I refuse to let Solbert live. So
Dude, please do that. Like,
if
please
Solbert's
watch him
watching,
by.
I will find you and I will kill you.
Oh, we just have to get Nocturne mid then to double down.
I'm gonna let everyone else live. If we're in a team fight, you all can walk except Solbert. Just give me your AD carry.
Man,
Sounds good. Yeah,
y'all seem a lot more friendlier compared to like, especially this is more for Zeta because I feel like Chaz, y'all are in your own little community. You know, you interact when you want to. Except for Sober, he kind of talks to the Plat community because he's with MMG. But Zeta, I feel like y'all are a lot more friendlier with the Chaz squad over here than you have like every other team before you. Is it because you don't really know them too much and there's like no beef or animosity, or is it because there is some actual mutual respect there that you have mentioned before?
I have no idea who these people are.
No,
Okay.
like my
so that might change after the series is over, right?
The real finals was my semis. That was my Super Bowl, man. I needed to beat Noah so I could lay those demons to rest. I played with that guy for 3 splits and we never won anything. So I fucking like that was it for. I'm happy, man. We won that shit. Yeah, I think it's like they're not shit players. Like I don't respect shit players. I love talking shit to bad players. Like, what are you gonna do? Beat me? Like, no. Like, you fucking suck, bro. But these guys, they seem competent, so it's kind of hard. Like, I don't know. They seem nice too. Like, if Toy was an asshole, maybe I could be like, yeah, fuck you, you fucking passenger. But he seems nice, so I don't know, man. I don't really feel any animosity towards these guys. I think we're better. Like, I definitely think we're gonna win the series. But it's gonna be a good series. And their fucking possibilities there, man. We could just show up and draft like shit and just get stomped and sent home. And honestly, I would be happy because, like I said, my Super Bowl was Friday and I won that shit. So,
how many Super Bowls did you have? The first one was when you sent Chelsea home. Or
that was Coffee.
That was Coffee Super Bowl. My fault.
You showed up dressed to the nines, my friend.
No, that was mine. I played Vi both games. I did not let her play the game. No, but like for me, for Chaz it up, like obviously, like I consider myself pretty decent friends with the bot lane. Like
Okay.
Toy played in Akuma for like I don't know how long. It was probably like 6 months, right, Toy?
Yeah, about.
Maybe a year or two ago, and like he's a good friend of mine. I like talking to Toy, and obviously I like hanging out with Soulbird. So like there's no real reason for me to shit on these guys. It's not like because if this is, I'm telling you right now, if this was us versus Goldfish in finals,
oh my god, I already know.
I'd be going in. I would be going in. But like those guys, not only are they fucking losers, but they also talk a lot, and it drives me insane because I don't know how you can talk that much and be a loser. But like yeah, no, nothing but respect for Toy and for Solbert and for the rest. Obviously, I mean, Solbert puts these teams together like maybe a month before every tournament. And had I not been playing in CCS Diamond already, I might have been in a position on this Solbert roster as well, because Solbert was talking to me a long time ago about playing in CCS Diamond. I'm a Phil player, so I don't know what role I'd be playing. Anyways, but like, yeah, I'm excited, man. I like playing versus Solbert, and Toy's my homie, so.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's it. I've had enough. I'm the best Yumi. I'm gonna talk my shit. I'm the best Yumi.
Also,
Not
There we
you.
go.
Okay,
That's
buddy,
not
we're
an
settling
achievement,
this
man. You
on
can be the best
fucking
Yumi.
Friday, then.
I need you guys to
All right,
understand.
I'm Yumi game 1, you're Yumi game 2, and then we'll see who's better.
We aren't playing
Oh.
finals for ourselves either. We're playing finals for our fucking VTuber. If we win
Yes.
finals,
That's the thing. I'm trying to convince
Yo,
Solbert
yeah.
that if we win, that we get our own VTuber as well. So
Toy's
I'm
advocating.
playing for
He's
my
advocating.
thing here.
He is.
So, regardless, win or lose, for both of your squads, do you see yourselves returning to CCS Diamond if we have another split? It's probably gonna happen. So,
kind of depends on the cap, right? Because
oh, you mean like the rank cap? I believe.
yeah, because I know
He wants to go back to plat.
Shima is probably going to want to climb, and I imagine at some point Franco will pull his head out of his ass and start climbing as well. And I mean, we're going. I mean, I'm sure I can
Me
announce
too.
this, but like Zeta, I'm pretty sure we're going on like a pretty short, not a short, like a medium-sized hiatus.
I would hope
Maybe
so.
take a split off.
Y'all need to.
Because we've been playing since December with this starting 5, so we're gonna take a break right now. Franco, myself, and Shima are playing in BOL with Oasis, and I'm also gonna win VRS with Dorado Gaming Kappa. So like, I still have a full plate, and I might be coaching. Fingers crossed, might be helping coach Proving Grounds team. So we'll see.
Damn.
Yeah. I would love to play in CCS Diamond again. I think Flay talked about how there is only going to be a Diamond tourney this year, and then the split's going to run next year, which is great because, just for me, like I've been, like Coffee said, I mean, Zeta has been together since December, but I've been playing like without breaks for Dorado for like a year, like not a year and a half, but pretty close, like a year and 4 months, a year and 2 months.
Yeah.
Without like split to split to split, sometimes even 2 tourneys at the same time, and I'm just like, I need a break. So
Absolutely.
this timing works really well because I can just like step away, like win or lose. My decision is still the same. Like I'm just gonna step away and like stop getting IRL diffed and come back next year because I think like I'm sure comparing this to BOL and other Diamond Leagues that I've seen, I think CCS Diamond was actually a big success. I don't know how the management and the staff feels about it, but it was engaging. There was content week to week. There was
You're
even
welcome.
like some hints of banter. Yeah, shout out to Redacted
Shout out
on
to
the power
Redacted and
rankings.
Frankles.
I liked the format. I love the 5-week format, by the way. That's comparing that to like VRS, which takes 2 months to make it to playoffs. Like that's just disgusting.
So what's that?
Aegis.
What's that? 8 weeks of regular season?
How long was VRS Coffee? It was like 8 weeks, right?
It was a month and a half. Dude,
Shit.
I need you to understand. Aegis is a 3.5 month tournament.
Damn.
What the fuck is that? 5
Yeah,
weeks?
I
I
don't
take that any day.
Yeah. So I know the community well. I know a lot of the teams that play in it and the staff, obviously. So we would love to come back. We'll see, right? I mean, I don't know. Maybe I come back and I don't have a job anymore. This replaced me with like
G, right?
Matt G.
Yeah,
Li
So-
Jinghao.
Li Jinghao, true. But if I did come back to Diamond, I would like to play in CCS because it was fun.
Chazers. Same question. Any thoughts? Win or lose? Do you see yourself potentially coming back, or yeah, just overall thoughts on CCS Diamond, how it went?
Yeah, I mean, I could definitely see myself coming back. I definitely like it's a lot shorter because I've played in Aegis and LHG for
Mhm.
past couple of years, and it just took its toll on me with how long it took, and so
Glizzy
I
Gladiators, maybe.
dude, we're trying to get the Glizzies back together, so fingers crossed. But yeah, I could definitely see myself coming back to CCS Diamond for sure.
And on this team, does the team stay together, or I mean, I guess it
Uh,
depends on IRL stuff too, right? So everyone
yeah,
has their own
IRL
lives.
stuff, and then
Yeah.
Solbert kind of controls the roster, so it's all up to Solbert. So there's no definite future on
Yeah.
all our rosters. I know he's taking some of us, and we're going into Risen,
Okay.
but that's all I know.
Okay. Cool. Any chance of an expansion WLS team into plat or something?
That's entirely up to Solbert. I'm just a player here.
Okay. I need the head honcho here. All right, cool.
Yes, Solbert is like Rutledge, but people actually want to play with him. So that's kind of
Oh
Oh,
Jesus!
here we go.
Holy
Here we
fuck.
go.
Went out to
Steve
seven.
Elkaz.
like when Solbert comes knocking, you say yes.
Oh my goodness, man. I think.
Well,
I
let
think
me ask you, Mr. Redacted. What are your thoughts on the inaugural CCS Diamond split? Considering you wrote a lot of the content for it.
So yeah, I won't lie. My own thoughts personally. Initially I was like, I remember talking to Flay and Silver, and I was just like, hey yo, maybe this is a bad idea. Why am I writing for Diamond when like I barely cast them? I was barely casting Thursday in my opinion, because I also had like a lot of IRL shit going on, so my time was just very constrained at the as is. But it was fun. Actually, watching you all and learning um strength of a team. I know a lot of people, especially my week 1 pre lock in, like I guess in terms of communicating, like as a writer, right? You got to make sure you like make sure your message gets across correctly. And I didn't realize that like how what's the word someone used? Someone said a lot of y'all in Diamond got ego. I didn't realize how big the ego was in Diamond compared to Plat. Cause I just assumed like, oh yeah, they're all like they just left Plat. So like, well not left Plat. I don't know how long y'all been in Diamond respectively, but like I thought it would be the same. But no, the ego and like the butt hurt was a lot more incendiary than I thought it would be. And I was like, oh shit, okay. I need to make sure I definitely come a bit more correct when I talk about these folks, because the higher you climb, you do want to make sure you know what the fuck you're talking about when you critique somebody, especially once again, like y'all can look me up, y'all are all better players than me, so like, but I do pride myself in being somewhat knowledgeable and like having that analytical brain and whatnot. So like, yes, I may suck at the game, but like I kind of knew what I was talking about a little bit based on my power rankings, and I think based off my power rankings, I was fucking right.
Yeah, CV Starlight, #1 team. Amazing job.
Let's go, CV.
Yeah, baby, the real titans of this league. We're lucky they didn't fucking make playoffs by a country mile, or we would all got shat on.
Like, no cap, if I did have more time, I was going to VOD review every fucking game and like give y'all a lot more details, but like I said, real life takes priority. So I was like, all right, I had to finesse and find better ways to analyze the teams. And I feel like as a player, sometimes you don't look at that whole bird's eye view. You just see, oh, Redacted said we're fucking 9th. Why? Like, or for Elementals in their case, right? I kind of ranked them low. But I told them, even in my playoff power, I was like, yo, like, y'all are my dark horse team. But the reason y'all were low is because your roster was not fucking consistent. Like, you kept coming in with new players every week. So it's kind of hard to say, like, yes, this team is better than some of these other teams because they're not consistent. I know, and Zeta, like, I know Fireflanz, you told me that, like, oh, we had subs, but y'all still had 4 other players. Like, sometimes some other teams would sub, like, 2-3 players, so it's completely different roster, You just taking out Shima for Kongi, like, yeah, sometimes it changes the stylistic play, but you still have a core 4. So, I think that for sure has definitely helped me analyze y'all Diamond teams a lot better. But it was fun though too. And as I got better as the season progressed, I was like, okay, and then you really start to see, all right, this team is shit, the Army. This team is actually pretty decent. Squid champions.
Rest in peace, the Army, bro.
So yeah.
To their credit, man, when we played against them, they had a good draft for one game.
Yeah, no, the Army's drafts were decent. It was just, like I said, the very first week, I think.
Is that a surprise that the Army can draft?
Oh, snap.
All right, fair enough.
That's all
Hey,
they can do. Oh,
no, but like, no, real shit. Like they were decent. It's just their. I remember when they played against Chaz. Like some of their gameplay was just. You can kind of tell sometimes from that caster production view that like, oh, this team, their communication is not together. You know, like the CB versus Jasmine game, that they did not look like they wanted to play together at all. Like, I don't know if you guys caught any of that. That was week 2, but yeah.
Yeah, that team was a disaster.
Yeah.
that was an abortion on legs.
From day one.
Bro.
As soon as Go Baby Mama ranked out, it was over.
Yeah, that was kind of their ace. No, but I think as a whole, the CCS Diamond split trial split was successful. I mean, we had 120 viewers for Game 5 of Elementals versus Zeta, which for a Diamond League game is fucking insane. I'm not
Yeah.
saying that to like blow smoke up our ass or anything. Like legitimately, that doesn't happen for Diamond League. So I hope that the powers that be that run the leagues and the nameless org to help stream it saw that and see the success that it has.
Oh, he's in the chat.
And continues to support it because obviously a bit of it I think is the Dorado effect, but we are Dorado's Diamond team and we want to continue playing in Diamond splits. So if that brings up engagement and community and more teams to sign up, then I'm here for it. I know generally Diamond is regarded as like much like
Kind of a
shittier
dead
than
league.
Plat. Yeah, but
Better
I
players
was
dead
happy
league.
that we didn't turn into a graveyard when we came to Diamond because like I do miss like all the trash talking Plat. Like I feel like that meme where Squidward's watching them play from like his house, right? And he's like seeing him have fun. When I go to CCS trash talk and like all these like garbage ass Plat players are talking shit, I'm like, man, I wish I was there to like sun all these motherfuckers. They suck so much. It's like some of the shittiest players I've ever seen like talking mad trash. I'm like, bro, if I was there. But as far as Diamond Leagues go, and I think it was only naturally moved up. I had fun, regardless of what happens on Friday. I think this was a really fun league, and I think I was also my first time on a podcast, so that was dope. A dope
This is-
league, really well run. As much as Flay is my son, I gotta give him credit. He runs a good league, so.
Yeah, and I forgot my last not last point, but one thing I forgot to mention was that I didn't know any of y'all like coming in. I mean, well, from when I say any of y'all, like in terms of most of the Diamond players, I didn't know you guys. I knew Okami and some of the Goldfish because they split up their team. I knew Zeta because of Amateur Worlds now at that point, but I haven't really interacted with y'all yet until now. Wait, I think I interviewed y'all during when you won Amateur Worlds. Maybe not.
I don't
Anyway,
remember,
besides the
man.
point.
That series is so
Um,
boring.
I think that's all I knew. I didn't know anyone else coming into Diamond besides those 2 orgs. So like having all these new orgs come in was pretty great because it's once again it was like, oh yeah, get to know all these people and stuff. And that's with the community reports. I was trying to do more with that, but yeah, we know how that went.
And we appreciate it.
Yeah.
Did y'all? Yeah, honest feedback. What did y'all think of the power rankings initially until now? Like, you can tell me, like, bro, you fucking sucked. Like at
we count
first.
the lock-in?
Yeah, you can count all
You
that shit.
fucking suck.
No, yeah, for real shit. No, real shit. Like real shit. Tell me the truth.
Some weeks,
it's okay.
yeah, some weeks it was really good, and then some weeks I could tell you were phoning it in like hardcore. And I think if in those cases, like where it's like last minute or writer's block, or like you just don't want to do it, you might want to like put it to somebody else, right?
Mhm.
Because it's like, and you asked for honest feedback, so this is honest. Like I do
Yeah.
appreciate that you did it, because you don't have to. I know that, so I like content, but the couple of times where you did phone it in, it's like the effort or lack thereof does show on it, where it's like.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
like, oh, Zeta rank 1. I mean, these guys are good, and then you move on. It's like, rank 10. These guys fucking suck, and then like, it's like, okay. I mean, this isn't. You're just looking at the standings, right? So the weeks that you did,
those were the
like,
purgatory weeks.
pretty much. Yeah, and I know you had IRL stuff, so I don't blame you. I'm just objectively telling you, like, the readers can definitely see the difference between when you put effort into the content and when you kind of like phone it in. So for me, like some weeks it was really good, and some weeks it's just like I'm reading the standings right now. Like, what am I learning from this?
Hey, but I never read the standings, so it was useful for me.
I
there
can't
you
even
go.
read.
Okay, well there you go.
See, it all depends on the reader, I guess. Any other thoughts from y'all, the Chazers, about the content?
I mean, I thought it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. I mean,
Okay.
definitely like the first week where we got like placed like
Ninth.
towards
It was
the-
ninth.
Ninth.
Yeah.
Because you said I put you last. I went and checked. It was
Shit.
ninth. It was ninth. And that's
Mhm.
I said because I don't know y'all. And
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I can look at everyone's fucking solo queue rank, but you're all diamond or some master ish. So it's like I don't know how you are as a 5-man unit. Sorry.
Yeah. Like other than that, like I had no issues with it whatsoever. I enjoyed it. I look forward
Awesome.
to it every week.
Yeah, I'm
so.
not gonna lie. I was always excited to see another written report, but it was super delayed every time, like 2 hours before a match on Friday. I was like, darn, when's it coming?
Man's waiting by the door.
Yeah, he was just writing the entire time.
Wow.
Looking out the
I
window.
wish. See,
Dude,
I
where
wish.
is it?
I wish y'all would tell me a lot because I swear, like, here's the thing. For any, and this is any like media type thing, right? We always keep the negative so much harder. So like when people flame us, we're like, fuck. Maybe Chelsea doesn't give a fuck, but who knows? But
she cares.
Oh, I know she cares too. But like, we always hear the negative more. But we need some of y'all positive folks to be like, hey, bruh, I appreciate that. Like y'all can even just DM me or something, Because I would ask sometimes y'all for feedback and nobody would tell me shit. But Idris definitely let me know a few times, like, hey, bro. And I was like, oh, yeah, you're right. My fault.
For us, it's like if we're not scrimming or prepping, we're playing. So, like, we can't always provide that feedback. I do read it every time you drop it. It's fun content, but
yeah,
I'm like, when I get home from my job, I have like an hour to relax, and I gotta practice and then go
Scrim.
to sleep.
Yeah, I got
So,
you. I got you.
That's probably why they didn't get to you. But we did read it. I always tried to say something so you didn't feel like you were wasting your time.
Yeah, you did. I
but-
appreciate that.
I did
Yeah.
like seeing my team as number one every single week. That was pretty poggers.
That was
Yeah, you know what would have been
hilarious.
content? You dropped them down a tier or two. That would have been content.
You know,
and
no, look. I'm gonna be real with y'all on some real shit. I was actually thinking back at one point. I was like, what if Chaz is really number one and Zeta isn't? But it's with some of those, you have to make sure you have a fucking sound ass argument if you do that. And if I'm gonna put Zeta at 2 and they're undefeated, but y'all Chaz are like you were 4-1 at that point or something, I better make sure I have a fucking sound ass argument. Otherwise, I'm gonna lose all credibility, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm excited. We're about to find out, aren't we?
Yeah.
My only request to the Chazers is if you guys are up 2-0, give us a content game so we can play a little longer.
We'll do the same.
Wait,
Alright, fair.
We will do the same. 100%. We're gonna ego some shit like Shen Jungle.
You're getting
Alright.
Ivern 1000%.
We will ultimate bravery game 3, and so
True
we'll see.
too.
Wait. Can we ask Flay for a blind pick?
Yeah,
Can
give
we-
me a game 5 ARAM?
Can we just agree to ARAM for
Hey,
game
I'm
5
game
finals?
5. Yeah,
Game
I'm
5 or game 3?
Hell yeah. Oh, game 3 actually true because this is only going 3. One way. That's my new finals prediction. One way or the other, WLS or Zeta. This is a 3-0 series. Somebody's waking up with.
And according to
fucking
Shima, either way we win.
COVID.
you guys paused in the fight. You're out. It's over.
Thank you,
That's-
Shima.
Wait,
that's the
wait,
whole
wait.
series.
Oh well, damn. Y'all said 3-0, but for those who thought 3-2, I'm more curious as if it will be back and forth, like y'all keep splitting games, or is it more like someone take game 1, y'all get smashed game 2 and 3?
It's gonna be one of those fake reverse sweeps where everyone gets hyped for the reverse sweep and then they get fucking skull fucked in game 5.
That's the one, baby.
Those are my favorite series.
Okay.
Everyone's like, "Oh my god, they're gonna do it! Reverse
The
sweep!" And then
Oasis
game 5
series.
is like a
Give 'em the
25,000
false
gold lead at like 10 minutes.
How do y'all reset your mentals? Chaz, y'all go first. If like y'all have a bad game, how do y'all reset your mentals?
I think what a lot of our players were doing was they would just pace around the room for
Mhm.
about like 5 minutes, because that's why like game 2 took like 10 minutes to start. It was like everyone was just out walking. We
Okay.
couldn't fucking get everyone back to their computers in time. So
Against Goldfish, y'all had to reset your mentals against that game. I didn't catch the entire series, so
I think everyone was just kind of stressed and just from the
I
whole.
wouldn't say okay, like we didn't tilt or anything. It's because we were obviously trying to win, right? So then like people were just
Yeah.
like getting up to go for a walk and then they come back.
okay, got you.
Yeah, it
Gotcha.
was like more of a fitness or like a fitness or exercise thing. It was just like so we don't like stay still forever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man,
the way
I
we
wouldn't say it was like a
detailed
tilt thing.
is the way we detailed is everyone just screams at Kibbles. We all take turns berating Kibbles, laughing at him, pulling his pants down in front of everyone, beating him physically.
His pants. What?
Don't worry, I have like 16 pairs of pants. It's fine.
Yeah,
Like
he-
on at the same time?
yeah, all
Of
of them.
course.
Got it. Got
We
it.
all have to take turns pulling him down. So
Got it.
All right, it's
Never
scrim
get
time.
But
Is it
but our
script time?
two-way
Script
detail
time for
is
Zeta.
Butter Dog with the butter. Let that
Oh.
be known loud and clear now.
yeah, shout out to Zeta-chan.
All right. Well, apparently Zeta's got scrims, so we can't end this on some fucking sappy shit. So come on, give me one last fucking Molotov. Toy and Birdo, y'all go first. Any last words you want to say to Zeta before you see them this Friday?
Boy.
I'm thinking.
Jeez, man, I'm like the worst trash talker on our team.
Say whatever
we-
comes to mind. Like you can even say your grandma's dentures. I hope they fall out your mouth or some shit. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm gonna do what One in Rome did to us, Coffee. So.
Okay, buddy. Okay, I'm gonna take it for Zeta. I'm gonna fuck Solbert so good he's gonna rename to We Love Coffee.
Oh,
Oh shit!
can we get some bets on the line? Oh, thank you
That's
so much.
spicy.
Yeah.
That is spicy. My goodness.
Anyone changing IGMs or summoners names if we lose? What's the deal? What's the word here?
Oh man, fuck that.
I mean, that's cringe. We don't want to make fucking Solbert have to change.
Yeah, I don't
his
want to
name.
lose a ban.
Solbert. Oh god.
Oh no,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
I meant
Guys,
after. I meant after.
decline,
Not during the
you
series. Not
guys.
after. No. I meant
Well,
after.
I
Like
don't
Discord
want to
name.
sympathize
No.
with my situation, man.
I meant your Discord name. Like how Coffee always changes his shit when something significant happens.
Oh, you should have seen when he was AKMX Fluke. That was
Oh,
Fluke in the
dude,
Hex Mist.
that was a yeah, dude. I'm telling you right now, if we 3-0, I'm changing to AKM Toy Soldier.
Okay.
Say
Okay.
less.
All right.
Listen,
If you
we
3-0.
sympathize with your position. I'm sorry this happened, but if things weren't on the line, I would wave without hesitation.
Thank you, Okami Gazebo. We love
Yeah.
you.
Shout out to that bozo, man.
Okami Gyazo.
I said you're
Okami
supposed to be
Gyoza.
flaming Chaz, not
I
Goldfish.
can't. No, Goldfish is so
can't.
bozo.
That's just
bro.
that's just how it goes.
That's how
Unreal,
it goes,
this kid.
man. We have a common enemy.
Unfucking real.
All right.
Not
all
man
right.
enough to face us in finals himself.
And then has the audacity to say that We Love Solbert is going to teach us a lesson.
Hey, they're
I'm
pretty.
just
They're
stupid
pretty.
for
They're
that.
pretty good, man.
Yeah, but he's fighting Okami. Toy's not going to fight Okami's battles for him.
Not a point.
We're
Yeah,
fighting
that's the
for custody
incentive.
of Gija.
We're gonna lose on purpose to prove a point.
I
Me and
like
Toy-
that idea.
Toy and I are fighting for custody of fucking Gija, okay?
That's true. We are.
All right.
Whoever wins
Kibbles,
gets to keep the Frenchman.
Kibbles, any last words from you before we end the stream?
Bot diff. It's easy. Joker's gonna gap the shit out of Solbert. Easy.
Shut up.
Hey, Joker's
Wrap
got
this
good
shit
points
up,
in.
man. I got scrims.
I gotta get Joker nice and angry.
Alrighty. Well, we thank you all for joining us tonight for this trash talk session we have before our Diamond Finals this Friday, which will be on the CCS at 8 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you tune in for that. And more CCS content starts actually tomorrow with our Plat playoffs if you're interested in that. Also at 8 p.m. Eastern, so tune in for all of our playoff series starting from tomorrow till Friday. Once again, it's WLS Chaz It Up. We Love Solbert against Dorado Gaming Zeta. You don't want to miss it. We'll see you then. Peace.
That was the Zeta Chan.